Welcome to the Apple International School, Dubai. Foundation Stage 1. Welcome to the Art and Craft class. Topic: Chinese Dragon. Lesson number 20. Learning objective. Learners will be able to promote creativity, explore colors, use different materials to create art and develop fine motor skills. Children, where have you seen these lantern dragons? Yes, these are Chinese lantern and Chinese dragon. Do you know we will be celebrating Chinese New Year on 12th of February 2021. Children, do you know Chinese art or the oldest art tradition in the world? Chinese people are famous for its art of making sculptures, calligraphy, pottery painting, paper art and so on.
Okay, boys and girls, this lesson is going to show you how you make your very own 3D Chinese dragon. And there he is there. Now if you look at this dragon, you can see that he's made up of different geometric shapes. So first what we're going to do, and I'm just going to put our little guy to the side, is you're going to get a blue piece of paper and a CD, which we're going to use to draw a circle. You're going to use pencil, but I'm going to demonstrate using a marker. Draw a circle right around the CD. When you've done that, with your best scissor control, cut that circle out. So just set the CD to the side. You only needed to use it for tracing around that shape. So here's your first geometric shape, a circle. And we're using the colour blue. Right, so I'm just going to use my best scissor control and cut this out, and this is going to be his head. Okay, now this we're going to just set to the side and we'll recycle that later. Now you can see he's got teeth, and we use triangles for those. So very simply what I do is I take my scissors and I cut a square, and with that square I go from one corner to the other and I cut a triangle. So out of a square I get two triangles. So there you go, boys and girls, two geometric shapes, a square and a triangle. And I'm going to just cut this so I've got my teeth for my dragon's mouth. Alright, once I've got all those cut, I'm going to glue them inside, okay? Let's make sure I've got them all done, side to side, corner to corner, there we are. Triangles. Now the easiest thing to do is to get your glue stick and do a circle of glue around the outer edge. Go around a couple of times. Okay, you don't need to do the middle. And then take the teeth and make sure that the points are just sticking out. So he's like, "Rah." Okay? Now because he's a bit gluey, I'm going to set him to the side. And I'm going to cut out two more shapes. Now I've got lots of spare teeth there, but I don't need them all. So I'm just going to set him to the side to dry. You also have a thin strip of red paper. Just at the bottom, I'm going to cut a triangle out. When you cut that out, you've actually created a forked tongue. So while it's still kind of dry, and I'll just lift him up and bring him in again, I'm just going to do a straight little bit of glue there and stick that in. So there you have the inside of that dragon's mouth. Now we need it to dry, so we don't want to fold it over, because you can see here he's already got his head folded, but we don't want to do that yet because it will either stick down and then we'll never get it open. So just set him now to dry. Now on the next part, his body, you've got this great big sheet of yellow paper. Now how I do this, we're going to fold it. So we're going to fold it just a little bit. So you see how much I folded there? Now turn it over, and I'm folding it the same amount. I'm going to turn him over, fold again, turn him over, fold again, turn him over, fold again. And what you're doing is you're creating an accordion. you're making smaller rectangles. So again, another geometric shape, and we're using the colour yellow. Okay, so there we are. And when I open it up, you've got your dragon's body. So we just push him to the side. You get another piece of red stripped paper. The same principle as the teeth. Cut a bigger square and then cut it across to make 2 triangles. And with your glue stick, this is what I'm going to use to do the spikes on his back. So where you see the fold poking up, that's where you're going to put the spikes. Just going to cut a couple more. So I make a square, go from one corner to the other and make 2 triangles. Make a square, go across one corner to the other, triangles. I'm just going to do all of them there, okay? Then you'll see what I'm going to do with the remainders. So I haven't finished his body yet, so I'm just going to remember where it's folded up. I'm going to put that spike. I'm going to leave that bit there for his head. But for his tail, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to put a triangle at the back. I'm going to put another bit of glue and another triangle. And I'm going to overlap now and layer them. Okay, so there's his body. Now going back to his head. You're also going to get a piece of paper with 2 circles that look like this. Same thing, I want you to use your best scissor control and cut them out. When you cut them out, you should have 2 eyes that look like this. So now this guy, if you fold his mouth in half, and the eyes need to go on the outside like that, a little bit of glue, and then with a marker draw in his eyes and also give him a couple of nostrils. And then at the very front, just rub a bit of glue at the very front of that dragon's body and stick him on. And there you go, boys and girls. You have a geometric shaped dragon. But I have some triangles left over. And what did I forget? Yes, I need his ears. So with 2 triangles, I'm going to add a little bit of glue and poke out. There we go. And there, boys and girls, is your Chinese dragon made out of primary colours. And we're going to be talking about primary colours in our next lesson. Okay, now it's your turn, boys and girls. Let's go and make some art.
Let us make a Chinese dragon to welcome Chinese New Year. Are you ready, children? Let's start. Reflection time. Now it's your turn to make a Chinese dragon and upload your picture on MS Teams for your teacher. Thank you, kids. See you next time. Bye.